So we are good to go there as well. Let's get going over on the Twitch side. All right, there we go. Let's get to the chat here. Raymond was here first, saying afternoon, John and everyone. Hope they can get the game in. Let's go Mets. Steven saying hi to Ray. Stanley's here saying good afternoon, everyone. Let's go Mets. And Raymond saying hi as well. Waiting for first pitch still here. Some other games that are getting ready to start. The Dodgers and Guardians. Giants and Tigers. Minnesota and Tampa Bay. Boston and Milwaukee. Then at 2 o'clock, the A's and Astros. 3:40, Pittsburgh and Arizona. 4 o'clock games, Miami and San Diego. St. Louis and Baltimore at 6:30. Phillies and Braves tonight at 6:45. I highly doubt they play that one, but we'll see. Cincinnati and Kansas City. Tonight at 7:40. Colorado and Chicago at 8 o'clock. Toronto and Texas. The Yankees and Angels at 9:40. And Washington and Seattle at 9:40 as well. So, hey, Cope is here saying, hey, good afternoon, John and everybody. Hope you're all having a great day so far, LFGM. Thank you to your boss, says Raymond. Yep. Cope says, still at work, but it's a slow day, so luckily I could enjoy the game. Let's go. Glad you're able to do the game, John. Just wouldn't be the same without you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Bud is here saying hello, PAS. Glad you can be here, John, to stream the game. Let's go. That'll be nice. It'll be like, because it's a day game, have this evening off. Have tomorrow, no Met game tomorrow, so we're going to take advantage of that again. And no stream. And then back to Mets on Friday night. Once again, weather coming in for the weekend. So we might have an issue with Saturday's game. But we'll see. Once we get further into the season as well, if the Mets are on, we'll definitely be doing some other teams, especially if the Mets are fighting for position for a playoff spot. Let's get rid of that there. Raymond says, have to leave in 20 minutes. Let's go Mets. Cope says, since it's an early game, I'll go with an 11 subscriber. And I'll take a 3-2 Mets victory. 11 and 3-2 for Cope. I think they will. I don't think they would have played it if they didn't think they were going to be able to get it in. Because both teams have an off day tomorrow, and they could have just waited till tomorrow. So, we just got to get to 4.5 innings. So hopefully the Mets will have a lead after 4.5, and then it can rain all at once. But yeah, welcome in everybody once again. Still waiting for first pitch here. SNY's at a commercial. Actually stopped and got lunch, so felt like I was rushing my time, but ate my lunch, washed up, and sat down at my computer at 12:58. I'm like, perfect. Hey, George is here. Let's get this WLFGM, baby. Let's go. Bud says, hit that like button, people. 2 people over on the Twitch side already. Welcome in over there. Feel free to put comments on the screen as well. I get everybody's messages. Let us know if you're a fan of one of these two teams. The White Sox lineup, it'll be Meade Roth leading off. Talkman will DH and bat second. Vargas third. Benintendi fourth. Sosa fifth. Palacio sixth. Corey Lee seventh. Rojas eighth. And Taylor will bat ninth. The Met defense today behind Griffin Canning will be Beatty at third. Lindor at short. McNeil at second. Alonso at first. Terenz doing the catching. Nimmo in left. Taylor in center. And Soto in right. Ronnie Mauricio, so far in AAA, 10 for 18. That's a 5.56 average with two home runs. His OPS is 1.516. I think he's ready. So it looks like Peterson may join the team for the upcoming... What do you mean, Peterson? Peterson better join the team. Where the Mets want to throw a 6-man rotation. We'll play 10 games in 10 days. Get the broom out, says Dominic. 5.56, 10 for 18, yep. Oh, Blackburn, gotcha. We'll see. I was excited for that trade last year, but I was not impressed with Blackburn. He said, I'm still tired, don't mind me. George says, wow, Mauricio seems like the real deal. Power, speed, switch hitter, bring him up. Agreed. But if he comes up here and starts hitting, there's not going to be a need for Vientos anymore. Rory's back. What's up, Rory? Saying, hey, John and Mets family. Let's go, Mets. I would be at work, but because of my situation, I'm home and glad you're doing the play-by-play. Yeah, once again, a lot of people in our chat right now going through some stuff. Rory and his family as well. Frank T and his family. Uh-oh. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, not sure why that video is playing. Nope. Okay, so somehow they're getting by the... Uh-oh. Okay, let's do that. All right, here we go. We're underway. Canning winds and deals on the outside corner, 0-1. Liberty Mutual ad, do we need insurance runs already? In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. There we go. Outside, foul ball, excuse me. Let's go, Canning. DO2. Canning deals. And a chopper to short. Lindor's got it. 1 away. That'll bring up Talkman. He's DHing today. The first pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Cope says let's go for 5 today. Talkman's batting 2 for 7 in this series. Chopped foul, 0-2. Michael says, okay, Mets, remember the rules. DO2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Wow. Roy says the Mets will win 5-1. DO2. Down low, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Rory saying 5-1. We'll write that down. To 2-2. Bounce down low, 3-2. Come on, dude. You had him 0-2. Snowman's here. What's up, buddy? Hey, hey. Snowman checking in. Down low, ball 4. Had him 0-2 and walked him. He says, got the Mets winning, though I'm from Chicago and I've been a White Sox fan since '82. Snowman's got the fever tonight as they take on the Mystics. Let's go. Snowman, make sure you post your link in the chat as well. The first pitch, down low, 1-0. Canning's lost the strike zone here. Vargas is 3 for 9 in this series with a homer and 3 runs batted in. Hit a 2-run shot in the first yesterday. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Charles Adderley is here. What's up, Charles? There it is, guys. Check out Snowman tonight with the WNBA action. He'll be live tonight at 6:30. Cope says, let's get a double play. Outside, 3-0. Come on, dude. Good afternoon to John and the PAS family. What's up, Moses? Am I banned? No, you're not banned. There's a strike, 3-1. If you were banned, you wouldn't be able to make a comment like that. You wouldn't be able to watch. Canning, that's a rule. Once you're ahead, no walks. Maybe you didn't know, but now you do. Now you do, yep. Charles says he's doing great today. And that one lifted foul down the right field by. Go out of play, 3-2. John M. is here. What's up, John? Good afternoon and greetings to all. Let's go, baby. The 3-2. 18 pitches for Canning here with 1 out. And popped foul. We'll do it again. Pickoff throw, not in time. The 3-2. Canning deals. And Vargas rakes one out to right. That'll get down for a double. It'll be second and third and 1 out. Right down the middle of the plate. Come on, dude. Canning not looking very sharp to start this game so far. Nope. Benintendi. The infield's played back. Beatty in a little bit on the third base side. And he lines one in the right. That'll get down for a base hit. And Vargas will score as well. And it's 2-0 White Sox. In this 6-game homestand so far, the opposition has scored first every game. I mean, come on, Canning. This is ridiculous, dude. We're facing a team that is trash. Said hi. What's up, Carmen? Yeah, the Dodgers scored first in all 3 games. Now the Rockies have, or the White Sox have scored all 3 games first, and then we got the Rockies coming in. I mean, 20 pitches here, still only 1 out, down low, and it doesn't help when the home plate umpire can't call a strike. My goodness, man. Down low, 2-0. And that one driven out to center. Taylor back will make the catch. 2 away. Cope says, we've been playing comeback way too much lately. Yup. Canning, see why you shouldn't break the rules? It's for your protection. Leo's here. Had a bunch of messages on the stream already. Leo getting upset that nobody was responding to his messages yesterday. That one fouled off, 0-1. Leo, you got to be on the streams that are live, bud. Chopped foul at the plate, 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. It's cool. I loaded it up. I'm like, whoa, what do I got so many messages already? Stanley saying, come on, Canning, throw strikes. Torrens is catching today. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Dude's going to have 30 pitches here in the first inning. Waste our bullpen again. Pick off throw, not in time. I'm no expert on chats. I'm definitely not a know-it-all. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 28 pitches in the inning, and the White Sox get 2. Oh, this is not good. This is going to be an issue if they're doing this. No. Autoplay, no. Let's refresh it and make sure. My goodness, why? Alright, looks like I gotta find somebody else besides ESPN now. It's up to the bats now. The Pope is praying too hard. I don't know why it's not. It's supposed to be blocking all the ads. Bring this over here and work on it over here. Canning is not a repeat offender, hopefully. Be civil and respectful. Reviews, opinions, and comments. Is Charles challenge argument, not the person. Be back in a few. Duty calls. Canning will settle down. First pitch is in for a strike. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Pitch way inside and he swings at it. I mean, Lindor, what is going on, man? That ball almost hit you, and you're swinging at it. That'll bring up Nimmo. Outside corner, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Until 1-1. Outside, 2-1. No, it wasn't even a full count, but come on. Lindor's better than swinging at a pitch that probably would have hit him if he would have stood in the batter's box. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. The 2-2. That one lays, base hit in the left field. I'm confident we'll sweep. Gotta love this team. Any way you look at it, we follow every game. So we are hooked, line, and sinker. We're creatures of habit. Outside, 1-0. Swing the bat, Soto. 0 for 6 in this series for Soto. Averages dipped down to 228. And a chopper. The only play is the first. 2 out. That'll bring up Alonso. Adrenaline junkies it is. Bud saying, come on, Pete. Oh, he hit him. Hello all, glad I found your channel to put on during Mets games. Let's go, Lounge, welcome in. So they'll bring up Beatty with 2 on, 2 out. And the trainer's out to look at Alonso. Beatty's turn. Come on, Batman. Leo says life would not be the same without sports. Ouch. I think it hit him in his funny bone, honestly. And he's trying to shake out that. You ever get that and you're just trying to shake it out? Wow, those 3 cold zones are pretty pronounced, huh? Yep. Here's Beatty. The first pitch. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. And chopped foul at the plate. 0-2. Cleveland out to a 1-0 lead over the Dodgers. The Giants out to a 1-0 lead over the Tigers. Minnesota and Tampa Bay scoreless, as well as Boston and Milwaukee. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Mark Vientos, the batter, on deck. Whoa. The 2-2 to Beatty. Down low, 3-2. The 3-2. And he fouls it off. That ball was up and in. The 3-2. Swung on a missed. So the Mets strand a couple. We go to the second. 2-0 White Sox. Jeff Rapp says hi from Jerusalem. Let's go Mets. Welcome in, Jeff. Strikeout King Beatty. Interesting looking at the perspective, watching him try to hit those zones. Is that zone accurate? Like, did the ump miss a few strike? Oh, did the ump miss strike calls at the bottom of the zone there? Not that at bat. Devin's here saying, "Sup, everyone. We can and will get those runs back." Fitzy's not streaming. Fitzy's still in school. Jack Daddy Bob says, "What's up? Welcome in." For the White Sox in the second, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. See if Canning has a better second inning here. Alonso is still in the game. Up high, 1-0. But he put a compression sleeve on his left arm. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Yup. What are you talking? Mets are 27th in baseball with runners on base, man. The Mets stink with people on base. Chopper down to third. Beatty's got it. Fires across. Got him. No. Wide throw. Pulled Alonso off the bag. That'll be an E5. Runner at first. Nobody out. Rojas the batter. 1 for 5 in the series. Outside. 1-0. Jack says here comes more runs. The 1-0. Swung on a miss to 1-1, excuse me. In baseball, strive for consistency, not to worry about the numbers. If you get short-sighted. If you aim for consistency, the numbers will be there at the end. And a ground ball a second. McNeil bobbles it, and everybody's safe. E4. And 2 on and nobody out. Don't want to hear about Vientos defense when they play like this, right? And Taylor puts a bunt down and it's foul. Wow, 2 errors in a row is crazy. Yep. Come on, man. This is high school level fielding. The 0-1. Pete in at the corner. Up high, 1-1. Oh, called a strike, 0-2. If you can hold it, John, I will too. What are you talking about? Come on, Mets, act like the pros. Yeah, right? Oh, anger. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So back to the top of the lineup here with Meadroth. If we lose this game, the second inning will be a reason. Well, they haven't given up any runs yet, Jack, in the second inning. But that'll be the reason they lost, huh? Okay. First pitch is in for a strike. Yes, bud, thank you. In for a strike. Oh, down low. Come on, Blue. Inside, 2-1. Daniel's here saying hello again from the UK. Very dreary here in the States today. I hear a phone ringing. It's not mine. If that foul, wow. 2-2 the count. Blue being blue again. Yes. Blue being blue again today, Fitzy. What's up, buddy? The 2-2. Oh, Canning disengages. Fakes a throw to second. Yep. Okay. How did they score? They got a 1-out walk, followed by a double, followed by a 2-run single. Stanley says hello to Mrs. PAS. She's at work. To 2-2. And that one hit out the center. Taylor a couple steps back will make the catch. We'll throw it in the second. The runner goes to third. But 2 away. But that'll bring up Talkman. He walked and scored in the first. I imagine today's weather here in Pennsylvania is what Daniel usually gets. Let's see what the temperature is. 60 degrees, cold, damp, little drizzle. No, I said to stay tuned. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do the game today. Outside 1-0. One more out and we're out of danger. And that one ripped on the line. Fair ball. Rojas being waved around third. The relay throw is not in time. And it's 4-0. The errors both score. Canning is complete trash today, man. These guys that are on the bubble need to get their crap together. We got 3 pitchers getting ready to come back from injury. Fitzy says, oh, come on, Mets. Outside, 3-0. I mean, second inning, Canning's at, 48 pitches here. Tevin says time to grab a cold one. We may not need the broom. A 4-pitch walk. Correct, Lounge. Agreed. Snowball turned into an avalanche. Yep. One of the worst teams in baseball at scoring runs, and they've got 4 in the second inning. Yep, the Mets offense better show up today. Throw to second, not in time. The DFA him emoji would be perfect for the moment, right, Fitzy? I got to bring that back. Uno over on the Twitch side saying LFGM, welcome in. Down low, 101. Charles giving a weather update from the Bahamas. It's 83 degrees, feels like 88. Expected low temperature of 77. No rain in the forecast, clear skies with humidity at 73%, with the winds out of the east at 12 miles an hour. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Charles gave his weather report from the Bahamas as he's sitting on the beach with a pina colada. I mean, from his office. What? There's a strike, 2-2. Inside, 3-2. No command, right? Realize? Right. The 3-2. Here we go again with the commercials. Gonna get black flagged here. Uno says, who's up next to bat for the Mets? It'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Terrence. The strikeout ends the inning, but the 2 errors lead to 2 more runs. It's 4-0. Absolutely 100%, says Charles. My office overlooking the ocean. Let's go. No idea. Manaya won't be back until after the All-Star break. He hasn't even started throwing off a mound yet. Cigarette time, heat up the bats. Hello everyone, let's go Mets. What's up, Len? Mendy should have went with the same lineup as yesterday. Inexcusable errors. Yep. Stoney's here. What's up, Stoney? Inside 1-0. Let's refresh this again. What injury does Manaya have? Howdy all. I'm on live. What's up, Johnny? There's a strike. 1-2. Yep, we suck again. Yes, we do. Man, swung on a miss. He struck him out. That's what I told him, Stoney. Up high 1-0. Outside 2-0. We're going to make a comeback, hopefully. Oh, the Mets will definitely get some runs today. Ripped foul down the right field side, 2-1. Yeah, weather permitting tonight. Yeah, that game, they're not playing that game tonight in Philly. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Come on, Mets. Is that gum? No. Come on, man. Is that gum? It's unsponsored. Unsponsored Kit Kats, man. Come on. And fouls it off. We'll do it again. Mets bats break jinxes. Dr. J saying hello there. Welcome in, Dr. J, over on the Twitch side. White chocolate. Yup. Outside, ball 4. So the Mets get a base runner here for Terrence. I'm good. How are you? The first pitch, up and in, 1-0. Yay, Fitzy wins $1 million. Cap says, boy, our defense is great in this game, isn't it? The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Dr. J saying also good. Yeah, finally got things working back on Twitch. Stanley says we need some base runners. The 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. How's it going, Mets fans? He said nice profile pic. The 2-1. Outside. Called a strike. 2-2. Cap says he's on the road going home. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Charles says he's got to go now. Smash them free subs. Fouled straight back. I only know about the defense because the radio host is killing the Mets defense right now. Yeah, back-to-back errors. Vientos a throwing error, and McNeil, perfect double play ball, and he bobbles it. Yeah, Blue, do we have to meet in the parking lot again? The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Back-to-back walks here. We'll bring up Taylor. All right, Charles, thank you for hopping in. Your wish is Teren's command. Let's see if Taylor can keep it going. Keep the line moving, boys. Little hit, Taylor. Let's go, comeback kids. They got this down to a science. I hear we're second in the league. Let's chip away. Yeah, second best record in the National League. First pitch to Taylor. Takes a strike, 0-1. Jack looking to pinch run for Terenza McNeil in the second inning. Oh my goodness. And Taylor hits a double play ball. Second for one on the first, safe. Taylor beat it out. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. He beat it. They just showed the replay. Offense is ranked 27th. No. That's with runners in scoring position. They're 15th overall. Chopped foul here on the first pitch, 0-1. The 0-1. And that one lifted foul down the left field side. They'll go out of play, 0-2. He said, please don't swing first pitch. He did, and he fouled it off. Talk to you later. Get home. Let's go. That's not too bad. We could be last, thank God. The 0-2 to Lindor. Pickoff throw, not in time. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2 to Lindor. Runners on the corners. Inside, 3-2. Even though they haven't broken through yet, Mets still making Smith work. He's up to 42 pitches here in the second. The 3-2. And popped it up. Rojas in fair territory will make the catch. And that'll retire the side. We go to the third, 4-0 White Sox. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Yo, LFGM. Stoney with the $2 super chat. Thank you, Stoney. So anticlimactic, right? Leave it up to Lindor to not do anything with people on base. Yo, PAS, what's up, Bam? Jack, man, take a time out, brother. If you're this miserable watching games, dude, you need to relax. Take a couple minute breather there, bud. It'll be Sosa, Palacios, and Lee here for the White Sox. And for a strike, 0-1. And for a strike, 0-2. That sucks, but we still have time. Gotta believe, boys. Yeah, we got the top of the lineup coming up next inning. Let's hold them here to 4. Outside, 1-2. And that one ripped out to left for a base hit. Nimmo taking his time coming over, and that'll be a leadoff double. This very lazy today. This is like that third game against Pittsburgh. I almost forgot the game was at 1, John. Yeah, well, they changed it. Originally, it was supposed to be at 7. Outside, 1-0. And that one ripped out to right. Foul. They are teeing off on Canning, man. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Jacob says, John, how are you, buddy? Listening to you on my way home from work. Outside, 3-1. That ain't good about Canning that they're teeing off on him. Yep. Right? That's what I mean. That's how I felt against Game 3 against Pittsburgh. Down low, ball 4. So the first 2 are on. Win the game. I'll use up the bullpen today. I have a day off tomorrow. And he pushes a bunt. Canning's got it. Only throw is first. So sacrifice moves the runners up to second and third. Canning was good to start the year. Canning was 5-1 after 6 starts. He's still 5-1 after 10 starts. Up high, 1-0. Yeah, Canning looks great his first 8 pitches, right? Waddell getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. Yep. I'm not. This is the Mets. They won the first 2 games. They really don't care about today, it looks like. In for a strike, 1-1. Now, both first 2 innings, they've had 2 men on and haven't been able to score, but the 1-1 fouled off, 1-2. I mean, we're in the 3rd inning. He's at 68 pitches. Up high, 2-2. Yep, 68 pitches, yep. And a grounder. Alonso's got it, and he's just going to play at the plate. The run will score. Or no play at the plate. The run will score. It was hit too softly. A little chopper up the first. So if he would have come home, everybody would have been safe. Because the runner was coming before the pitch was thrown. The other runner goes to third. That'll bring up Taylor, who's struck out his first time. Up high, 1-0. Inside 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. Down low. 3-1. To 3-1. Down low, ball 4. Back to the top of the lineup here. Meadroth. We're in the third inning. This is Meadroth's third at bat. I don't know why we play down to any competitor. That's on the manager. Runners on the corners. Canning deals. Bounce in the dirt. 1-0. Outside 2-0. Peter's here saying afternoon all. I know it taxes the bullpen, but get Canning out. I don't know what they're waiting for, honestly. He can't throw strikes. Up high. Oh, called the strike. Fouled off. 2-2. You can't. He's at 80 pitches, dude. You can't keep throwing him out there. The 2-2. Pick off throw, not in time. Bud says the adrenaline junkies show more enthusiasm than the Mets do. And that one lifted out to left center. Nimmo will come over. And he'll make the catch. The damage is limited to 1, but it's 5-0. It'll be Nimmo, Soto, and Alonso coming up. And here we go again with commercials. Nymar's here. What's up, Nymar? Been a while? See if the Mets get anything going this inning. Hey, Frank R is here saying, let's go Mets. Michael says, come on, Mets, let's show the manager that this game is winnable. Here we go. Nimmo will lead it off. He's 1 for 1 with a single. The first pitch. In for a strike. No, called a ball. Wow. 1-0. The 1-0. Inside. 2-0. Wow. The 2-0. Outside. 3-0. A lot of chowder. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. Outside corner. 3-2. Pants and smokes. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. So a leadoff walk. So once again, the Mets doing a good job of making Smith work here. He's up to 50 pitches as well here in the third. That'll bring up Soto, who grounded out to third his first time. The first pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Soto needs to stop complaining that he umpires. It was a strike, dude. Down low, 1-1. Peter says either Canning is tipping pitches or he just stinks lately. Tipping pitches would explain a lot. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Steal some bases and play small ball. That ain't gonna do nothing when you're down by 5 runs. The 2-1. Right down the middle, 2-2. Nimmo really have respect for his craft and his teammates. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Gotta start chipping away here. Soto's 0 for his last 13. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up Alonso. Third straight inning, the Mets have put 2 on. The Mets are batting as a team 211 with runners in scoring position on the year. Okay, Jack doesn't learn, so Jack gets timed out again. Find something new to complain about, bud. The first pitch. Foul tipped, 0-1. Maybe Canning doesn't have his best stuff today, but those are the White Sox, not the Yankees or Dodgers. Come on, Pete. Not good today, David. Our Mets are not looking good so far today. Oh, up and in. Almost hit him again, 1-1. Yes, they need to hear that. Hear what? They're not hearing it from me. Tell them to go to the ballpark and say it then. The 1-1 to Alonso. And Alonso fouls it off down the right field side, 1-2. Peter says, come on, Pete, put it in the bleachers. As everything that's gone wrong so far today, Pete launches one here. It's a 2-run game. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Once again, a fastball looking. Oh, that pitch, they just showed the pitch. That ball was outside. That ball was outside. That'll bring up Beatty. Down low, 1-0. No swing. Big league Beatty. Batting average and scoring position 211. And it goes down from there as Alonso strikes out. You can make a case that Soto isn't really slumping when you look at the expected numbers. What? Soto's not slumping, but he's 0 for 14. Down low, 2-0. Let's go, Pete. Was it a strike? No, it was outside. The umpire bet on the game. 2-0 to Beatty. Swung on a miss, 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. The 2-2. And a ground ball to first. They go to second for 1. The return. Not in time. So runners on the corners with 2 outs here. That'll bring up Vientos. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. I root for Pete to homer every game. Come on, Freshmaker. Yeah, it's been a while since we've gotten anything from the fresh maker. The 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. The White Sox aren't good. They're 17-38. They're not good. What's going on with the Mets? They're getting 2 runners on every inning and not getting a base hit. The 1-1. Oh, check swing foul. Up and in. I don't know anything about this White Sox pitcher. I don't follow the American League. Down already. Up. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And Vientos racks one out to right. Talkman back at the wall. Looks up at it. It's out of here. Vientos gets the Mets on the board and cuts it to a 2-run game. There's a fresh maker moment. Who started? Canning started today. That's my boy. 3 down. 2 to go. Let's go. Okay, we aren't done yet. Let's go. Fresh maker. All right, back in it. And McNeil hits one out to center. And Taylor's right there. But the Mets put up a 3 spot. We go to the 4th. Let's get this so we don't have the commercial here. Looks like we got a game here. Finally. Fresh goes better with Vientos. Fresh and full of life. Let's go, John. Mets are listening. Come up with something new, Michael. There we go. Started it off. Scored some runs. LFGM. Yeah, Lounge, we're not talking about that right now. I do play-by-play, man. I don't get into the numbers. You almost had me go crazy. What do you mean? I'm not looking for an excuse. But how's the weather on? Oh, it's damp, cold, drizzly. But that's not the reason why the Mets are losing. Errors and horrible pitching are the reason the Mets are losing today. It'll be Talkman, Vargas, and Benintendi here for the White Sox. Waddell, the new pitcher here for the Mets. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the second one, yeah. It sounded better off the bat than it went. Wow. That's the first home run Mark's hitting over a month. Wow. Cope says, we still in this. No, we don't do that here. Call WFAN. You want to talk about stuff like that. We talk about the game that's going on, not what's happened. Not why guys are struggling. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Looks like the sun's trying to come out there a little bit at the ballpark. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. Hopefully our bullpen can keep them at bay. Yeah, right? I mean, Lounge, you want to pick out Soto. Go through every batter and get their numbers. You're nitpicking. Outside 1-0. In for a strike. Oh, called the ball. 2-0. LFGM. See how things go with a question mark. The 2-0. Down low. 3-0. All right, come on, umpire. With the Mets, yes. I don't know where he came from though. Up high, 1-out walk. So he looked sharp as first batter and then forgot how to throw a strike. I mean, the team as a whole is batting 211 with runners in scoring position. Benintendi's 1 for 2 and that one driven out to center. Here comes Soto. Taylor will make the catch. 2 away. All right, Michael, then you're getting timed out, bud. Some of y'all are just making comments so you stay on the leaderboard as well. So, take a little bit of a break. You don't need to be number 1 on the leaderboard. Inside, 1-1. Nope, you're good, Lounge. You're all good. Chopped foul, 1-2. Too big of a rabbit hole to go down during the game, bud. The 1-2. Runner still on first here with 2 out. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one lined, base hit. Vargas will go to third. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. That'll bring up Palacios. Oh, what a play by Beatty! And he got him at first. Like a goalie flashing the leather. We go bottom four, still 5-3 White Sox. No, you weren't saying Canning was stinking. All right, that's it. I'm done. This is my last day game during the week. This is the nonsense I got to deal with from the chat, from new people. Stephen K is here saying, "Sup, all? I heard about the errors. Who did it? Just got here. Vientos and McNeil did it." Cope said, "Gotta keep chipping away. We got this." Douglas H, welcome back, Douglas. Saying go Mets. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Mets. Terrence, Taylor, and Lindor. Johnny's saying, let's go Mets. No, I'm not going to block you. You're just going to stay on topic. You were talking about how the Mets already lost. You weren't talking about how bad Canning was. No, Markey's DHing today. Beatty's playing third and just made an unbelievable grab. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. We'll see how long the White Sox let Smith go today. His highest pitch count is 91. He's at 74 right now with nobody out in the fourth. The 2-1. And that one fouled off, 2-2. Yeah, somebody getting warmed up in the White Sox bullpen already. Icer. The 2-2. And a chopper foul. Brett the Met. What's up, Sharon? Jason says, let's go Mets. Good to see you got the channel running today. Back to work. Love Mets Nation. Outside. 3-2. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. So another walk. Terrence has walked twice today. Brooks, Robinson, Beatty. That play was unbelievable. I see they sat Orca. Why? Who? Acuna? I don't know why. Outside, 1-0. Taylor reached on a fielder's choice last time. Inside corner, 1-1. Cope says, let's get a Taylor-made hit here. Swung on a miss. That would have been a ball. 1-2. Yes, sorry, spelling bad. That's okay. I just got to take a minute sometimes and realize what somebody's saying. I don't know, right? It's been a while since Acuna started a game, right? Swung on a miss. All the pitches that he swung and missed at were out of the zone. One away, back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. He struck out and popped out to third. Sharon says, it just makes me happy just seeing you do your thing, Mr. John. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Lindor calls timeout. Bud says, let's go Mets, we can win this. The 0-1. And that one ripped foul, 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Vientos knows he's under fire right now. Be careful. You may be traded at the deadline. Leo's not hoping for that, but yeah. Especially if Mauricio comes up and can hit the 1-2. And popped up. Shallow center. Left fielder will come over and make the catch, 2 away. That'll bring up Nimmo. He's reached base both times with a single and a walk. Scored on the Vientos home run. Oh, we're getting a pitching change. So Shane Smith is out after 3 2/3. Cope saying, come on, Nimrod. Yeah, Nimrod for that. You see people blaming Soto for the base running mistake? That was all on Nimmo, man. Yet, the experts are blaming Soto. Stephen K saying LFGM. Bud says we need to hit Nimrod. Nimrod. Sharon said, didn't see him blaming Soto, but I'm not surprised. Isert, the new pitcher here. Steven says, I like Nimmo in the second hole. Yeah, so do I. And at first, I wasn't too sure. I thought it should have been Vientos, but Nimmo's been outside 1-0. Nimmo's been pretty good in that 2 spot. The 1-0. Up and in. Oh, called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Down low. 2-1. Nimmo lifts one out to left. Benintendi will come in. And he'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the 5th. Nope. Gotta remember to change my things here. Other games going on right now. The Dodgers lead the Guardians 3-1. Tigers lead the Giants 4-3. The Rays lead the Twins 4-0. The Red Sox lead the Brewers 3-2. The A's lead the Astros 2-0. All of the games are later on. I don't know. I have not heard official word yet if the Phillies game has been postponed. I would assume it is. Or will be. No, Acuna's not a good enough hitter to put in the second hole. Yep, both starting pitchers are out of the game. For the White Sox here in the 5th, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Lee's 0 for 1, reached on the air. Also did a sacrifice bunt. When that inning he reached on the air, he scored. And outside 1-0. Waddell's still on the mound here. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted out to left. Nimmo a couple steps to his right. Will make the catch, 1 away. That'll bring up Rojas. Same thing. 0 for 1. He's 0 for 2. But he also reached on there and scored a run. And grounded out to Alonso. Foul tip to first pitch, 0-1. In a pop up behind first, McNeil goes out. Will make the catch in fair territory, 2 away. That'll bring up Taylor. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. In for a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Stanley saying LFGM. Outside, 3-1. Soto, Alonso, and Beatty coming up. And once again, I'm gonna get demonetized on this one. I can tell you right now. Come on, offense. Let's get some more runs here. Where can you see the game? Citi Field. I'll go for a smoke in place of Frank T. If you're talking about online, MLB.TV. That's where I'm watching it. I'm watching it on MLB TV, watching the Met broadcast. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised they haven't called it already, Bam. I live about 90 miles north of Philly. All right, Soto to lead it off once again. He's 0 for 1 with a walk in and ground out. The first pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Isert still on the mound here with two lefties in the inning. Down low, 1-1. Done 1-1. Fouled off down the third base side. And it'll go out of play. 1-2. Probably a doubleheader tomorrow would be your guess. Probably. Done 1-2. Swung on a missed. 0 for 14 now. That'll bring up Pete, who's 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and a strikeout. Outside, 1-0. Mike Vassell getting warmed up in the White Sox pen. Down in for a strike, 1-1. 1-1. Chopper back to the pitcher. And he falls down. He gets to his feet and still throws him out. Harper's been hit by a pitch 4 times in the last 3 games. Okay. Here's Beatty. Oh, when he gets hit. That'll bring up Vientos. They want a challenge? Yes, it's raining in Philly. Let's see, they're challenging this. Let's see. What are they challenging? Oh, no, it hit the bat. That's a foul ball. It hit the knob of the bat. Oh, not yet. Not sure why this is taking New York so long to look at this. This is pretty clear. This is pretty clear that it doesn't hit his elbow pad and hits the knob of the bat. Sauced Up Gaming says, let's go Mets. Welcome in, Sauced Up. Over on the Twitch side. Hey, John, it's going. Just getting done with work. What's up, buddy? Well, I don't know what's taking this so long. Oh, the call on the field stands. Ronnie goes, what's even funnier is that they're going to keep it with the ruling on the field. And the umpire comes back and says the ruling on the field stands. Did it graze the elbow? If it hits the elbow pad before the bat, it's a hit by pitch. Yes, sir. Yes, I do. Work got rained out. Now I'm home having a drinky poo, huh? Yeah, don't be drinking poo. 0-1 to Vientos. Got the Mets on the board earlier with a 3-run homer. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Timeout by Vientos. They delayed it or postponed it? Yo, postponed it. Down low, 1-2. They postponed it. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Not sure to when. Did they have a game scheduled tomorrow? Or no? Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Now we have an official game because the Mets are the home team and are losing. So now we have an official game if it starts to rain. Yes, so they'll probably play. My guess would be they'll play a doubleheader tomorrow. Would be my guess. But I do not know. Let's take a look. X. The Phillies haven't even tweeted it out yet. There it is, 105 and 645 doubleheader. Bud says hold off the rain until the Mets are ahead. Yep, they need to get their act together then. There's a strike going one. Oh, hold on. Here's medieval times. 1-1 to count. Outside, 2-1. You should sweep these guys. No, not when you saw the fielding in the second inning. And that one ripped foul, 2-2. To 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Fouled it off. We'll do it again. The 3-2. And that one drew out to right field. Soto towards the line. Foul. James says Mets are going to come back and win 8-5. My prediction. Yep, they got to get a move on it because the rain's coming. That one popped out this right field. Soto's there. One away. Least foul, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Oh, off the plate. Did he go? No, 2-2. Oh, it's nice here in northern New York. 78 degrees and sunny. And fouled off. We'll do it again. 3 straight days of sun. Weird. We haven't had 3 straight days of sun here in a month. And fouled off. Still 1-2. Pulled past Alonso. That's going to be a double because Soto's slow. Just past Pete's glove. That'll bring up Vargas. Vargas has been on base all 3 times. Outside 1-0. Fouled off 1-1. First time this year. Oh, there you believe for such nice weather? Yeah. Okay, buddy. I'm driving home from work. Talk to you shortly. All right, man. See you in a bit. The 1-1. And for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. And pulled foul. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The throw to third, got him! Nice play by Lindor. Let's see. They're calling interference. Let's see. No, he had the ball first. Runners out. Not sure why Talkman was going on a ball hit in front of him. Hey, Frank is here. Saying greetings, just got home. 2 out now with a runner on first. In a ground ball foul. 0-1. Frank saying LFGM. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. That's a fair ball down in the. That's going to be a run. Everybody's safe. I know when a ball's hit out to Soto and he's not there, that it's extra bases. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, yeah, that's a triple. Bouncing the dirt, 1-2. Or 1-1, excuse me. The 1-1. And then popped up. Foul. 1-2. Put Marte in right field. And a chopper foul. Still 1-2. Frank says, I thought for sure the Mets would be ahead. Why? The chat jinxed it yesterday. Don't you remember that? We knew the Mets were going to lose today. And grounded foul. Still 1-2. The Mets got to focus up here. You got to get going before this rain starts. Fouled off. Still 1-2. What's up, Rodney? Welcome in. No, it was not you, Frank. It was not you. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. That's another subscriber. That's 6 today. Welcome in. The 2-2. And that'll be a base hit. Gets another run home. Yep. So we'll see. Oh, not getting your messages here. Hold on, everybody. Stephen K says, I'm blaming the errors. Yep. Right now, those 2 runs are why we're down. Bud says, new subs, hit that like button. And a chopper to third. Beatty's got it. We'll go to second for the Force. That'll end the inning, but the Sox get 2 more. It's 7-3. Oh, I gotta remember. I gotta get rid of that. Thank you, Rodney. Appreciate that. Frank says, tap that like plus subscribe button. Oh, that's it. That is 6. Oh, that's not good. For the Mets, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 coming up. McNeil, Terens, and Taylor down 4 runs. Frank says to come from behind. Mets win. Outside 1-0. Vassell, the new pitcher on the mound. Former Met prospect. In for a strike, 1-1. Yes, the Mets have been pretty stagnant today. Outside, 2-1. The first 2 innings, they had 2 runners on each inning and didn't do anything. But then got a 3-run homer in the third. But since the home run, that's been it. And a ground ball to short. 1 away. Oh, nice scoop at first. 1 away. The first pitch here. Inside, 1-0 to Terens. Outside 2-0. Yes, sir. How's the ankle, Frank? Inside 3-0.
What?
Stack Attack became an adrenaline junkie. Let's go.
Hell yeah. What?
Okay.
Give me a hell yeah.
Okay.
What?
There's a walk.
What?
Lorenzo's walked all 3 times today.
Give me a hell yeah.
Let's go. A bunch of channel memberships are being given out. Not sure what's going on.
What? Give me a hell yeah. What? What?
Messed up. Sad. Not hearing well at all. Not healing well. Oh, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. I did not see that. Sharon gifted 5 subs. Young will bat here. In for a strike, 0-1. Rally time, she said. Thank you, Sharon. Swung on a mast, 0-2. Heck yeah. Muffin says LFGM. Not sure why that didn't come up on my end. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Frank says much respect to the new subscribers. Thank you, Sharon. Let's make a comeback. And fouls it off 0-1. I dropped my cards. I'm not sure where they all went. I'm missing 3. I've been missing some of the messages you were reading. Yeah, well, they weren't coming across for some reason. That's why I didn't know that you gifted 5 subs at first. But now it should be coming across. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Rory says, hey, John, I'm still listening to the play-by-play. Disappointed by the Mets, but I'm still listening. Frank agreeing with James that it's not over. Mets can still make a comeback. Now you got to start getting men on base. This game might, with the rain coming, this game might not go all 9. Up high, did he go? No, 1-2. The 1-2. He struck him out. We go to the 7th. Still 7-3. It's too early in the game to be disappointed. It's not too early in the game. It's the 7th inning. And the rain's coming. Right now, if the rain gets here when it's supposed to, this game's not going another 2 innings. James says, I was hoping for a sweep. It still could happen. Would they No. It's an official game here. No suspension. Unless somehow the Mets were to tie it and it was 7-7. Then they would suspend it. Yeah, Lindor just swings at anything. Yep. Not looking good, but have faith. Really? It's the 7th inning? The rain's coming, and yeah. It's the 7th inning. Still got some Gatorade left. I gotta credit the master Stearns. Terens is the biggest theft in free agency. In the past, the Mets have done good in this department. And of course, Soto too. I wasn't even paying attention. No, we shouldn't be ahead. The Mets have done nothing today to prove that they should be ahead. First pitch curve is in, apparently down low, I guess. It's getting cloudy here too. No, it's rainy and misty at the stadium, so it's already raining, but the heavy rain's moving in. Thank you, Realize. They lined up the middle, base hit. That's all. That's all. The Mets haven't had the bases loaded all day, but they only need a grand slam. That's a fair ball. And it'll be second and third with nobody out. Oh, well. Yeah, but it's not the White Sox from last year. No, Lindor's not okay. Second and third and nobody out here. Outside, 1-0. Rory, the White Sox are up, not the Mets. Chopper foul, 2-1. Jeff said time to get. And a ground ball fell. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, White Sox? Yeah. That's like the Marlins. Even with a bad record, they always give us a good series, right? Time to get Waddell out fast. Agree, Jeff. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. That's drilled to left field. Young will make the catch. Lee tags on third, and he'll score. It's 8-3 Chicago. So they were up 5-0. The Mets at once made it a 5-3 game, but now 8-3. It's not looking good at all. There's a strike, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Need a double play and 6-run inning. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Fouled off. Get the hook out. It is raining. No, it's there, Stoney. It's there, right there. Right after the 814, you can see a little blue wrench. The 3-2. That one lifted out to right. Soto over. Will make the catch. Rojas will go to third. 2 away. 1-0 as that one's outside. Swung on a missed 1-1. Fouled straight back, 1-2. You're disappointed to say the least and surprised also. I'm not. Look at this season so far when the Mets have won the first 2 games of the series. How they played in the 3rd game before a day off. Then Talkman strikes out. The White Sox had another one. It's 8-3. The White Sox have 10 hits. The Mets have 2. I mean, this team, man. This guy should waddle off the mound and off this team. Why? This guy, the reliever did better than our starter did today. Our starter gave up 5 runs in 3 innings. This guy's given up 3 runs in 4 innings. Bud says we need a miracle inning. The Mets have 2 hits. That's it. One of those was Vientos' homer. Yep. He says it's hard to deal with. My teams are all disappointing. Are the Knicks really disappointing? If somebody told you the Knicks would go to the Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA this year, that's a disappointing year? Is it disappointing they're losing? Yes. That's not a disappointing season. Yeah, Cowboys and Islanders, I can't speak of that because my football team and my hockey team both suck too, so. Yep. Frank says the Mets always play lackadaisical after winning 2 games. It'll be Nimmo, Soto, and Alonso. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, anything's ever possible. You never know. The 1-0. They're right down the middle, 1-1. I mean, Cleveland today scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th, and now they're beating the Dodgers, so. Nimmo banks one off the mound, base hit up the middle. I know a rainy game isn't easy, but the White Sox have the same conditions. What do you mean try being a New York Rangers fan? You, out of the 3 of us, you have the most recent Stanley Cup. Hit number 3. Here's Soto 0 for 2 with a walk. Inside corner 0-1. Soto 0 for his last 14. The 0-1. Fouled off 0-2. They need time off. No, they don't need time off. A chopper. They get Soto. Runner goes to second. Fans booing. 0 for 15. The first pitch to Pete. Up and in. Well, called a strike. 0-1. Yeah, the Pacer series is disappointing. Yeah. Deal 1 to Pete. Up and in. 1-1. The 1-1. And a broken bat to second. Nimmo holds. Not sure. Nimmo standing there at second base. The ball's hit behind you. You run. That'll bring up Beatty. First pitch swing and fouls it off. 0-1. Frank says, well, I'm smoking. Yeah, agreed. They're not at this. I mean, 13 games above 500. That's not disappointing. Just frustrating that they're not hitting. Wonder what the record would be if they were hitting. That pitch is in for a strike. 0-2. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. Called strike 3 right down the middle of the plate. We go to the 8th. Pitching's been disappointed and pitching's been strong, but today gave up 8 runs. Yep. Oh. No, it'll never happen. With the way free agency is in sports today, no team will ever win 4 straight cups. Maybe after yesterday's fiasco, Nimmo's confused on the base paths. Yep. How many strikeouts have there been today? Feels like 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 strikeouts today. Agreed. The Mets do not have that instinct to be a dominant team. they were hitting better, we probably only lose 5 games total. Yeah. Hey, Charles is back. This is powerful indeed. I'm checking back in. What's up, Charles? Winners never quit and quitters never win. Exactly, Leo. I'm getting. I don't know about you guys. Honestly, I'm getting tired of Gary Cohen. Waddell's still on the mound here. Down low, 1-1. Popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. 1-2. One of the most fun things about the 86 Mets was their killer instinct. Yeah, Charles says he's an adrenaline junkie. Yep, Stoney getting tired of him also. Frank says a respectful hi to my PAS family and friends. The 2-2. River says, let's go Mets. Work sucks. Fouled it off. Still 3-2. Whoa. Swung on and fell off, and he fell down. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. Krenick getting warmed up in the bullpen. If I had to grade Soto so far, I would give him a generous C-. That would be generous. Down low. The 1-0. Come on. That ball is absolutely crushed. Benintendi hits a solo shot, and it's 9-3. The fan who caught it threw it back out onto the field. I'm sorry. I catch a home run ball. I don't care who hit it. I'm keeping it. Then it's based on his expectations. Oh, then you're giving him a really good grade then. Ground ball at second. 2 away. Say it ain't so. Oh, it be so. That guy had a major league. That guy had a legit scorebook. popped up out the shallow right. Soto comes in. Will make the catch, but the White Sox get another one. It's 9-3. It'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Terrence coming up. I gotta remember. I wonder ESPN or YouTube's gonna take this video down for all that nonsense with the commercials. Yeah, back in the day, people would fight over a ball. Luminous says, I hit the like for the play-by-play, but not this game. I don't know. The play-by-play hasn't been very good today either. You just be losing to a team this bad, and you can't be losing to 9-3. Some fans carry a ball to throw back on the field and keep. He didn't do that. Well, whether the Mets make a comeback here or not, we'll be back live on Friday night for Game 1 against the Rockies. You guys going to be okay? I mean, we're going almost 2 complete days. You're going to have to go at least 48 hours with no PAS. You going to be all right? Good thing Mrs. PAS isn't here. She'd be like, can I go 48 hours for that? Fouled straight back, 1-1. Forget this game. It's only 1, and the Rockies are coming next. We'll be fine. Still frustrating, though, Leo. Understandable. Like we said, we know we're not going to win every game, but it's still popped up foul. It'll go out of play, 1-2. Just put up a fight. That's all I'm asking for. 9-3 to the White Sox at home. That's not putting up a fight. James says he doesn't know. It's going to be hard. John M says, I'll probably need therapy. I'll need PAS rehab, just saying. And a ground ball down the third. Rojas has got it. 1 away. Yep, Mets have trouble winning games off. Agreed. I'll keep watching. That's your MVP right there. All right. Yo. Ronnie, they were just showing the video of the guy throwing the baseball back on the field. He goes, why wouldn't you just give it to a kid instead of showing that weak arm? Somebody mentioned something great about being number 1. That's what I feel like today. Remember, we're junkies. Where are we going to get our fix tomorrow? 2-1 as that one fouled off. Young man, love it. SNY right now going through the. That one's whacked out to right. That'll get down for a base hit. That'll be a one-out double for McNeil. Do the Knicks play tomorrow? Yesterday I heard it was great. I thought, what was great? What, Leo, man, you got to make some sense here. This doesn't make sense. Vitelli says, let's get a rally going. Outside, Terenz has walked all 3 times. James says, Mets will win 10-9. Heard it here first. The 1-0. Chopper foul, 1-1. I think Leo's not taking his meds or something. So take another break, dude, because you're not making any sense right now. Do 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Young. He struck out in his first at bat since coming in. Fouled off 0-1. The 0-1. Up and in, and he swings and misses at it. 0-2. Sorry, guys, I'm disgusted that our team is not giving a damn today. Smoking with a Yingling. Hope that helps. I hope so, too. He went. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. We go to the 9th. So we will get this one in. Hey, what are you going to do, right? Guess our hitting coach had a meeting with the guys yesterday. You could see it helped. It didn't help one bit. Nope. He was with us. Edward said, what in the hell happened? What do you mean, what happened? You should know this. When the Mets have an off day coming up, that game before the off day, they're going to get smacked around. Look how they played against Pittsburgh when they had a chance to go for the sweep. Yes, sir. We better sweep the Rockies. We're not sweeping the Rockies. You're funny. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What tells you, what does this team show you that they're going to sweep the Rockies? Sounds like X receive with his small tots. What? That one driven out to right. Caps just jinked us. One away. Stanek, the new pitcher. Darren saying, let's go Mets. Outside 1-0. I'm telling you, from what I see from this team, they will not sweep the Rockies. The Mets play down to their competition. That one popped up. Shallow left. Lindor will make the catch. 2 away. The Rockies will be geared up for the Mets. Damn, that's the truth. Oh, believe me, I hope for a sweep. I just don't see it. James says, can't wait to see the 7-run bottom of the 9th. Yo. Up high, 1-0. He's got a sign out there that says it's SNY hiring. 2-0 the count. And popped up. Terrence gives chase. Alonso. And a go out of play. 2-1. Agreed, says Caps. Calling it. We win in extra, says Baseball. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Coach says, let's get the sweep as we're down 9-3. Starting to rain. The 2-2. We coming back. James says, tell your boss thank you for allowing you to be here. And ball 4. That'll be a 2-out walk. 6 walk by Met pitchers today. Is it something? What do you mean? Is it something you said? I've responded to everything you put in the comments, Kite. Unless one of the sides isn't coming across. Even my cat is depressed. Probably because you're not giving her any cigarettes or Yingling. There's a base hit. Runner from first will go first to third. That'll bring up Talkman. Up high, 1-0. She hasn't knocked over my Yingling. White Sox have been batting practice. 2-0 the count here. Another ex-Met, Castro. Getting warmed up. Rain starting to fall a little heavier. Why are they flying the Baltimore, not just driving the Baltimore? Oh. The 2-1. Popped up. Shallow right. Soto will make the catch. We go to the bottom of the ninth, guys. Mets down 6. So good stuff, everybody. Let's come over and look again. Shout out to Stoney for the $2 super chat today. Once again, shout out to Sharon, who gifted 5 memberships as well. So we appreciate everybody going above and beyond. Thank you for all the chat messages. Really appreciate it, guys. I know a lot of times we get frustrated when we're losing games, but it is a long season. And hey, 2 out of 3, right? To put a positive note on it, take 2 out of 3 in the series. And the Mets won 4 out of 6 so far on the homestand. So we'll have to find something to watch tonight because the Philly game was rained out. Boston already played. So unless Fitzy's going to do a hockey game or something, maybe I'll play a little Fortnite. I have to update the new Fortnite, and maybe I'll play a little Fortnite tonight. Two out of 3 ain't bad. Oh, look, it's not over. Oh, it's now or never. You're welcome. Thanks. Great play calling, Mr. John. Thank you, Frank. Thank you for the stream. I'm surprised we haven't seen... I'm surprised Mrs. PAS isn't home. Drosky, welcome in. Said hi. Back to the top of the Met lineup here. Lindor, Nimmo, and Soto coming up. Rain falling a little heavier here. In for a strike, 0-1. We're going to leave it there on the scoreboard because I don't need any highlight videos playing after the game is over, so because then I will be demonetized. 1-1. Lindor's 0 for 4 today. Fouled off 1-2. Chops foul 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Outside swung on a miss. He struck him out. Baseball says the new Fortnite season is mid, but you should still download the new season. One away. That'll bring up Nimmo. Nimmo's 2 for 3 today with a walk and a run scored. Inside 1-0. Four hits and 2 errors is so sad, says Sharon. There's a strike, 1-1. Drosky says I need 1 hit, run, or RBI for Soto. Well, you're going to get a chance. Inside 2-1, because Soto's on deck. JJ just subscribed. Down low, did he go? No swing, 3-1. Thank you, JJ, for subscribing. That's 8 today. There's a strike, 3-2. And that one blooped foul. Still 3-2. Christopher says just got off work. What? And the 3-2. That one blooped foul. We'll do it again. Yo, cinnamon raisin's a good bagel. What's Gary talking about? The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. In for a strike, and 1 to Soto. And chopped foul. Excuse me, 0-2. Oh, inside 1-2. I thought that was going to be strike 3. Foul tipped at the plate. Still 1-2. Once again, no next Met game isn't until Friday night. To 1-2. And a chopper. And Soto's out. And Castro being helped to his feet. No, Rose. So the runner goes to second. That's a 3-1 on the putout. Oh, Teddy Smith saying hi. Welcome back, Teddy. Teddy's been here. Bad game, yep. The Mets. And with 2 outs here, we have an injury. So the White Sox got to get a pitcher warmed up here. Thanks, John. Thanks again, John. Looking forward to Friday. Yep, Castro's being helped off the field now. He can't put any weight on that right foot. SNY will take a break here. He got hurt covering first base. Don't know exactly what the injury is. Could be an ankle, could be a knee. But he can't put any weight on that right foot or right leg. Yeah, Bud says, I don't like anyone getting injured. Nope. You are valued indeed. Thanks for the support on the PAS network. This includes the silent listeners and viewers. Once you carry your own bucket of water, says Charles, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. They scored in 6 of the 9 innings. I wonder if we've done that this season. No. I think 5. I think 5 was the most we did. Guys on base, so you're saying there's still a chance. Not with 2 outs, my man. I thought things actually shifted in the game when Vientos hit the 3-run homer to make it 5-3. But the Mets haven't shown up since. And that one will get down for a base hit and roll all the way to the wall. Nimmo will score. Alonso with that RBI ties Hojo for 4th all time on the Mets RBI list. Darren with a $2 super chat saying thanks for doing a great job, John. Let's go Mets. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that $2 super chat. Just not a good game. Up high, 1-0. Seems like they looked forward to their off day too early. Yep. Bryce Wilson's the new pitcher. Oops. Outside. 2-0. There are 2 outs, Stoney. 2 outs. The 2-0 to Beatty. Up high, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1 Beatty. On the outside corner, called a strike, 3-2. Home plate umpire said, yeah, you're down by 5 runs. Swing the bat. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. James says, let's go Mets. You got to believe. Here's Vientos, 1 for 4 today. Had a 3-run homer. The first pitch. Up and in, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. You've got no audio. Anybody else have an audio? The 1-2. Swung on a miss and the ball game is over. Anybody else having audio issues? The Mets get 1 in the bottom of the 9th and lose 9-4. No, you're not? You're not getting audio? So, well, guys, unfortunately, our Mets cannot complete the sweep. But they do take 2 out of 3. They've taken 4 out of 6 so far at home, with 3 more against Colorado coming up. Enjoy a couple of days off from no Mets baseball here, because we're over 48 hours before the next game. So enjoy it, refresh, and hopefully the Mets get things figured out going up against the Rockies here. Still got the series. Audio is fine, okay? I'm not getting any audio issues. Thank you. Okay? You guys can head over to CP's channel then. If I smoked Newports... Oh, yeah, hold on. I didn't set it up. Thank you for the reminder, Darren. I thought I set it up already. Let me reset. I know it's a disappointing loss, but like I said, the Mets do win 2 out of 3 in the series. Well, I don't think so. Because I have... Nope. No. It's not coming up if he's doing one, so. But like I said, guys, we'll be back live on Friday for Mets and Rockies. So we'll see everybody in a couple days. Thanks again, everyone.